What's up, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube? It's Matt Plapp, and we have a special live today that I'm hoping to have a guest on who's down in Kentucky in the middle of it, where his restaurant was destroyed. A lot of his employees' homes were destroyed. I think he's just joining me now. We'll see. He's having terrible cell signal. There's no Wi-Fi down there. But if you haven't seen it, there is massive destruction in Kentucky from the tornadoes that went through. Daniel, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Daniel, it's Matt.
I'm here.
There we go. Hey, I can hear you. I think you might be froze up on my end. Maybe try turning your camera off. That might, or there we go. You're good now. So what's going on down in Kentucky? I'm guessing it's probably a pretty crazy atmosphere.
It's pretty rough down here, to be honest. Like I said, I'm sure everybody's seen things on the news, the images, videos. So the city of Mayfield, which is where our restaurant was located, was a large portion of it, the heart of it, the downtown, and a large section of our housing. Probably about a third of our houses, a quarter of our houses maybe, were just annihilated by the tornado. It came Friday night. Along with my restaurant and my other family's restaurant across the street, there's a handful of restaurants that were just completely destroyed, blown out, flattened. That left a lot of people without jobs, without income, and that's just a small section. Like I said, there's people that lost. We've got like 1,000 people or more right now without a home.
Wow. And you've got your restaurant. How many employees?
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, your restaurant. How many employees from your restaurant were affected?
I was counting up a minute ago. We employ about 25 people right now currently. So I was counting up. We've been in contact with them ever since the tornado hit to see what their situation was. My restaurant manager lost his home. We've had servers and cooks lose their homes, their vehicles in this disaster. But counting their children, not even counting spouses, in most cases, we've got about 50 people. So probably closer to 60 or 70 people that are dependent on our restaurant, for the holidays, for paying their bills. And so, that's a lot. That's a big thing. I'm on my mind right now. Like I said, my community's on my mind. I'm not even worried about rebuilding the restaurant at this point, but I'm worried about my people. I'm worried about the people in my community. That's who Car Steakhouse. That's what we were, or that's what we are. We're not the building. We're the people in the community. We're here for the customers. And they're in the same boat that my employees are. We have so many people that have lost their homes, lost their livelihoods, and we're just trying to help them in any way we.
Yeah, we've lost Daniel on his signal. The service is terrible down there, as you can expect. He said the Wi-Fi is all gone. I don't know if the cell towers were damaged, but what we're going to do, we're working with Daniel, and he is helping us coordinate families down there that need hotel money, that need money for food. Here we go. I think I got him back on. Daniel, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. My connection's really bad right now, right here where we are.
No, I can imagine.
We're just looking, like I said, to help.
Go ahead.
We're looking to help our people any way we can. Like, so we just got the last one into some temporary housing that was displaced. A big concern of there, especially these people with kids, is how they're going to, get Christmas done, how they're going to make that happen for their families at this point. The bigger picture is obviously housing, food, water, those kind of things. There's tons of aid pouring in right now to Mayfield, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah. Right behind me, there's a big center set up distributing food, water, meals, Mercy.
Yeah, we've lost Daniel again. But what we're going to be doing is Daniel's going to put together a list for me of families in need down there. Their restaurants, employees, other restaurants, employees that are having trouble. Number one, have nowhere to stay. He mentioned that there's a couple families that he just finally got placed into hotels. As you can imagine, their income's lost, but even more. Some of them are going to be able to get unemployment. There'll be ways to maybe make that up. But the thing they won't be able to make up is the fact that Christmas is gone for a lot of families, and food and shelter, and there's a lot of upheaval in their life. So what we're going to do is Daniel's going to find some families down there and the restaurant community. He's going to get with other restaurants as well as his, put together a list. And what I want you to help, we're going to put 100% of the proceeds donated. Me personally, Matt Plapp, will make sure every penny gets spent correctly. I will transport the items down there, get them to Daniel, get them to the families. We just want to make sure that some families have some sort of normalcy within their life as the holidays come up. I was just telling him, Daniel, what we're doing, how we're going to get some stuff down there for you. I think we lost him. So we'll go ahead and we'll get with Daniel later on. But if you can help out, America's Best Restaurants.live/donate. That'll take you to a PayPal landing page. And that PayPal landing page, you can make a donation, any denomination, $5, $100, $1,000. I'm going to be donating money. My family's going to be donating money. Friends are going to be donating money. You know, we raise a lot of money for Thanksgiving. And I think a lot of you out there that have donated for that, I'm sure you would donate for this. So any and all help would be appreciated. Again, we're going to take the money. Daniel, who owns Carr's Restaurant, by the way, and I guess I can share the screen again. You'll see it. It talks about on the article how, you know, his restaurant was destroyed. It's gone. It's done. So it was Carr Steakhouse over 50 years. And you can imagine they just had started booking out all sorts of parties and holiday gatherings. They've survived the pandemic. They're surviving the labor shortage. And here they are, that a tornado comes through and takes it over. Daniel, can you hear us again? Oh, he's gone again. I guess the world of Wi-Fi. But our goal is to help families in need. Our goal is to get money donated so that we can get out this weekend, buy a bunch of things. Because, you know, there are some families that are going to be in hotels. They have their houses might not have been damaged completely, or they have families that are down there that can put them up with shelter. But imagine if you're a mom and a dad and you've been working your butt off and getting to where, you know, Christmas is going to happen and all of a sudden it's gone. So whatever we can do to make life a little more normal down there, I'd appreciate your help. It's America's Best Restaurants.live/donate. And we will be going shopping, getting, clothes and toys and food and things of that nature. I'm more wanting to focus on the families and taking care of things because there's a lot of food. I've talked about down there. There's food, there's water, there's things going down there. I want to try and give these families some normalcy because a lot of them have been through, especially in the restaurant business, they've been through a lot of roller coaster ride the last 18 months. A lot of us have been, restaurant business especially. I want to make sure these families get some normalcy over the holidays. So if you can help out in donating, I'd really appreciate it. It's America's Best Restaurants.live/donate. That'll take you to a PayPal landing page. And that's where you can donate some money, whether it's $5 or $100. We got some hearts from my friend Renee out in California. Thank you, Renee. We'd love your support. And again, I'll make sure the money gets spent correctly, and we'll get some pictures. We'll get some things so you can see the families that you've helped out directly. So a lot of us, like me, have presents under the trees. A lot of these families, houses and trees don't exist anymore. So if you can help out, I'd appreciate it. Again, it's America's Best Restaurants.live/donate. That takes you to a PayPal landing page, and you can literally click whatever dollar amount you want, click submit. And I'm seeing, here we go. I guess the notifications coming through. There's PayPal. PayPal's coming through. So I appreciate it, people. Appreciate your help. This is great to see people coming and sending money in for the families in need. So that's all we got. I'll keep you updated as we get back in touch with Daniel, find out how many families. I don't know what the need's going to be from him. I know we've got at least 10 families. So if you take 10 families and you take $500, there's $5,000. So maybe it's $1,000. There's $10,000. So help donate whatever you can do. Let's not take for granted what we have. I'm in Northern Kentucky, so it affects, it didn't affect us like them, but having it this close to home is a little different than normal. I remember years back helping people in Katrina. We took a semi down there with a local place and filled it up with food and toys and a lot of things. Here we are with something right in our backyard. So anything you can do to help would be great. Thank you. I'll see you all around.